Sony Computer Entertainment America presents a Universal Interactive Studios production. A game created and developed by Naughty Dog. Bandicoot Warped.
Hello everybody, it's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and for this PS1 gameplay video I'll be taking a look at Crash Bandicoot 3, aka Crash Bandicoot Warped. So I'll just be giving you a little bit of random gameplay as well as my commentary about the game. This video is also being done in 1080p, so the actual game itself is being played in the EPSXE emulator at 1440 by 1080 to keep its aspect ratio, but to still, look good at 1080p if you happen to be watching this video at that resolution. So I have no idea what's happening now. Okay, it's just going into the demo mode, which I haven't seen this in years, so I'm going to go ahead and skip this and go back to the main menu. So this game was requested by a couple of people to take a look at, so that's what I'll be doing. This game actually came with the PlayStation 1 that I bought at Costco. It came with a bundle, so it came with the console, 2 controllers, and Crash Bandicoot 3, which was pretty cool. Now I think I already played a little bit of this quite a while ago, so in the virtual memory card, it should have my saved game. Also, what was kind of neat about this game is that it had an integrated game demo for Spyro the Dragon Ripto's Rage, which I happen to have. So here is my saved game from who knows when. The PS1 doesn't have an internal clock, so it's not able to keep track of any time or date information. So here we are at the main area, so you have several different worlds to choose from. Each world has its own sort of objective. If you walk up to the load save screen, that'll allow you to go to your memory card to load the game or save the game. In the start menu, you have some options here, so I'm 4% complete with the entire game. I have 2 out of the 25 crystals, and it gives you some other information. Vibration is on. CTR. I think this had to do with the alignment of the game on your 4x3 tube television. So you have several different worlds to choose from, as I mentioned, and each world has several sub-missions, which allows you to go ahead and complete the area. So for this particular area, we have 5 different levels. So for this one, you had to get the purple gem thing and your silver one, and I think the blue one is based off of time. So yeah, in the right side it gives you the time that you have to get the blue thing there. I've already done that one. I've already done this one, and I don't know if I've done this one yet. So I haven't done this one yet. This one is actually pretty cool because you get to play as the other character and you get to ride through the level on a tiger, which is pretty cool. So here we are. Here is the cute little tiger that we could use to complete the level. And here we go. So this game, ultimately, it's really simple. It's pretty much the same as many other types of games back in the day. All you have to do is run through the level without getting hit by one of the attackers or these rolling barrels. You can collect apples. Once you've hit 100 apples, I forgot what the game called them. They're not apples or something else, but once you get 100, you get an extra life, as I just did right there. So I have 11 lives. Oops. So here we are, starting over again. Gonna jump over the dragon, just got my life back again, and I just did the same thing as I did before for whatever reason. And I'm getting a phone call right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that real quick. Okay, so I'm back from the call, and let's go ahead and resume it. This time I'm gonna jump on this guy to go up on this platform, and there we got an extra life. Alright, so I made it over the second dragon again. for whatever reason. I did not get that life that I just went through for whatever reason. So as you can see, there are plenty of dragons that you have to jump over. I think jumping on top of them might destroy them. I'm not too sure. So I'm gonna go back up here again, get some more boxes. Now the normal looking boxes, like that one, that just gives you some of the fruits. And the one with the question mark on it gives you extra ones. So the normal boxes give you one fruit, the question marks give you multiple ones. Now, as I mentioned, this game is very simple to play. There's no special skill involved with it whatsoever. All you have to do is run through the levels, avoid the bad guys, and just complete the level. So, very simple and straightforward game. I missed 13 boxes. Boxes. I missed a couple because you could go up or down. So I missed a couple by going up. So I think what you could have done was die and then go back on the bottom. Not too sure, but anyway, that's the end of this one. So we're going to go ahead and carry on with the next level, which was number 4 out of 5 for this particular world. So there's the gem thing I got. Here comes Crash Bandicoot again. So number 4 is one of the lava ones. Those I didn't really like too much. This one, you get to ride a jet ski pretty much anywhere you want. Save that one for last. I'll do number 4 for now. Boneyard. There are 2 silver gems that you can pick up.
Uka Uka and Cortex want Tiny get crystals and bring them to Big Coliseum in Rome. Crash, leave them for Tiny, or Crash get crushed.
Yeah, so once you go through all 5 of the levels for this particular world, it'll take you to the boss world where you will have to fight the boss, which is typically simple, I think. So yeah, this level has this dinosaur thing that's coming after you, so you just have to try not to go into the lava. As you can see, it'll sneak up on you fairly quickly, and I just died right after I got a life from that box. So let's try it again. Jumping on top of the boxes will destroy them, so you don't have to do any sort of spin attack or anything like that. Now when you do a spin attack on the box, it will not collect the apples from it. Although it did on that one box, because that was sort of the mystery box where it cycles through different, like right there, it cycles through different pickups. If you happen to have gotten the apple one, then it would obviously just not do anything at all. So depending on how careful you are with playing the game, it may or not be frustrating. So far it's a little bit frustrating because I've already died twice. But yeah, as long as you don't screw up, you should be fine. One thing I always liked doing was jumping on top of the TNTs and wait for them to explode. Now, it's best to avoid going in the grass because it'll definitely slow you down a bit. Now there's a platform here, and I think that once you get enough of the gems, this will actually be solid and it'll take you to a secret part of the map that allows you to play through. So I think we're almost to the end of this one. Now another special area that some levels have is this one, which will take you to an area that allows you to collect many lives. So all you have to do is go through this little platforming area, hit all of the boxes, and collect all of the apples to get all of the lives that you could possibly get. And that was a huge fail right there. I expected it to I was expecting it to work. Oh wow, I just screwed up. I wasn't supposed to destroy the jumping box so I could go on top of that area. Oh well, we'll still get plenty of them, and that was it. I think that the very first level in this world has a level like this, and it's noticeably longer. So moving on, let's go ahead and jump on top of that guy to destroy him, collect more fruit. This made some of these boxes visible again. Can't get on top of this one, so I can't hit this one. And it's time to see the monster again, so here we go. Avoid the winged dinosaur things. I don't remember what they're supposed to be called. Ah. And we are finished. So I missed, I think it said 57 out of 66, so I missed 9 boxes, and frankly, I don't care. Basically, my goal with these games are to just go through the levels and see what they're all about. And sometimes Crash Bandicoot would do a little dance when you get out of a level, but I think that's if you collect all of the boxes. So for number 5, we're going to go to Making Waves, and that'll go back to the other character. And like I said a little bit earlier, this is the one where you can ride the jet ski around the open area of water, and it's pretty fun. So there's a navigational arrow at the top of the screen, which tells you where you need to go. It's pretty simple. You just have to stay within the boundary to go ahead and complete the level. When I had this on my PlayStation 1, I enjoyed these levels the most. Obviously, you want to make sure that you avoid the bombs, because you will have to start over at the previous checkpoint if you hit it. You also have to avoid the guy on the boat, because the same thing will happen. I missed the checkpoint box, but I just have to make sure that I'm a little bit more careful so that I don't have to start over or anything like that. Also need to avoid the bird, I think. Have to go a little bit slower through here because there are plenty of bombs around you. And I'm actually using the left analog stick on my Logitech cordless Rumble Pad 2 gamepad as opposed to the directional pad. Makes for smoother turning. So you need to go extra slow here because it's very narrow, and we got through it without any issues. Looks like we're almost to the end, so this one, like all of the other levels, are very simple and straightforward. There we are. So we missed 13 out of the 37 total boxes to pick up. And I think we actually get to go to the boss level now, yeah. So since we are at the boss level, I guess I'll go ahead and show you guys that. This is actually going to be a fairly long video, but oh well. So here we are at Tiny Tiger, which is one of the boss levels.
Crash, Coco, store the pretty crystals. Tiny, take them back in Gladiator Arena.
Okay, so here we are at the Coliseum, and basically, if I remember correctly, all we had to do here is make sure that you avoid the tigers that will come out of those 5 tunnels. And once you do that, I guess you get to go ahead and... oh, never mind. And I obviously did not know what I was talking about because I immediately died. So... looks like we just have to avoid Tiny the Tiger. When his fork, or when his pitchfork gets stuck into the ground, you just have to go ahead and, oops, attack him. So here we have the lions coming out of the tunnels that you just have to avoid. Don't want to fall off at the edge of the area. So it looks like I just have to do one more hit and the boss level, at least this boss level, is finished. I had no idea you could jump on top of the lions to... Oh, snap. Okay. But I had no idea you could actually jump on top of the lions to destroy them, so... I died, so we have to start all the way over. So his damage meter is back to 3 out of 3. I think that if you get him over here on the very edge, if you attack him when he's on the very edge of the level, it'll actually go all the way down in terms of health. So go ahead and try and... Oh my gosh. Okay, take number 5, I think. Let me go ahead and try and get him all the way over here to the edge. So pretty close. I'll try it again next time. Ah, I thought I was going to jump on top of that one, so... I'm going to try one more time before rage quitting. So here we go. Number 6, I think. Alright, so 2 more of those and it should be finished. Ah, see? Okay, I'm going to try it one more time because this is actually getting a little bit frustrating for real. So, take number 7, I believe. That was a close one. Alright, so here we go for hit number 2 out of 3. Alright, he's pinned right on the edge, and if the camera would have moved back a little bit more, you would have been able to see that he was probably just floating there. But what can you do? Whoa, that was a close one. Did not expect to jump on top of him. So for the last one, this should be easy. He's going to just jump around a couple of extra times, and that should be it. Supercharged body slam. I don't ever remember seeing this, but for a more powerful belly flop, press X button to jump and then press the O button at the top of the jump. Press triangle to continue. Well, that's neat.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
You can talk any slower. Okay, so we're done with this area. And the second one, I forgot what it's themed like. So it has this Middle Eastern theme to it. I think I liked this one. Oh wow, this is the one with the motorcycle. Anyway, that's it with this video. I'm really thinking about continuing this game because I really did enjoy it. And if I remember correctly, once you finish all of these, this little circle that I'm standing on right now actually goes away, and there's another set of worlds right below this one, so definitely lots to do. While I save the game, let me go ahead and do the outro. So if you have any comments, questions, or feedback about this or anything else, feel free to leave those down below in the comments area. But that's it with this video, and I apologize for it being this long, but that's just the way it is with video games. You play for 5 minutes, or you play for 20 minutes, and it feels like 3 minutes or so. So that's it with this video. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you all very soon.